Awesome, 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 awesome. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, if you have not already, I need you to pull out your theme song. Everyone knows that music makes you move, it makes you happy, it puts you in the mood, and it makes you make money. So if you have not listened to your theme song, which is your favorite song, that song that makes you feel a certain way, ladies and gentlemen, pull out your cell phones or bring up your computer program where you have that song and play 30 seconds of it while you listen to me explain everything that is going on. I want you all in the money making mood. So over in the chat box, give me some dollar signs because we are going to set up a $1,500 to $2,500 a month video sales automation agency. And the crazy shit about this is we're going to do it in the next hour, right? We are really going to be able to accomplish this in the next hour. And what's going to be crazy is that you don't even know that most of this is available to you for absolutely positively free. So if you all are ready, over in the chat box, I got some dollar signs. I'm going to welcome everyone in. There is a bunch of us today. It looks like we're almost hitting 124, 125. Y'all are live and in here. So you are going to take notes, ladies and gentlemen, but what I am also going to do is I got a big present for you all today. A lot of you all have been asking for webinar replays. And what I'm going to do, because I love you all, is I am going to give you access to all of those webinar replays. Normally it's something that we, when you need those webinar replays right away, there is an upgrade that we have for that, but I've decided to forego that, and I am going to give you webinar replays. You'll be able to look at replays from a month ago, 2 months ago, or whatever. And I'm going to make that available to you all later today, early tomorrow. So you'll be able to go back and see my pretty face and my voice for the last couple of months, or however, whatever you missed. So I hope that you all are excited about that. But I am really excited about today, because what I really get to do is I really get to take each and every one of you all through what I have been building as the CEO of Video Remix. A lot of you all feel like, or just understand us as a company that does video personalization. And even though I love video personalization, I consider us a full-grown agency and a marketing agency software company. Not only will you be able to do video and personalized video, but we are the only company in the industry right now that has a cure for what is going to be ailing local businesses in the next couple of months. We have been talking about this heavily. We have been talking about it. I have been shouting it from the mountaintop, and no one else is teaching about this. And I don't know why. I do not know why there are hundreds of marketers out there that you all are buying stuff from that are using Facebook advertising that are not saying this. And the only thing that I could come up with is because they do not have a cure for what is going to ail you. And I am coming not only with the cure, but we have been prepared for this for quite some time. So today, what we're going to do is we are going to land local businesses. We're going to talk about landing local businesses. We're going to put an offer together that they can't refuse. And what I'm also going to do in that same process is I am going to shave you a shit ton of money and time trying to find the right products to be able to put this together. So if you are ready for this, over in the chat box, ladies and gentlemen, let me just get a few more dollar signs. And then we will go from there, okay? Nice. So My name, if you are not aware, is I am Dean Gilmore, the Vice President, I'm sorry, the CEO of Video Remix. And I have been a part of some great launches since I have gotten to Video Remix over the last couple of years. My first launch was actually Smart Video Revolution. It is now done close to $500,000. I am not telling you that because I am trying to brag. The reason that I am telling you that is because, quite honestly, I was an idiot when it came to video products, because I really just started a little over 2.5 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago now. As the older I get, the more I want to forget how long things have been going on. And when I did that product for now that is made over close to $500,000, I was like a lot of you all, and I did not really understand what I was doing. I didn't understand the might of it all. I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to go about it and make a plan. And what I started learning is as I worked with other marketers who had been in the industry for a much longer time, I started kind of taking notes from what they were doing, how they would do their launches, how they would sell their products. I studied their sales pages. I studied their back end. A lot of times I would go on their webinars, and what this allowed me to do is not only be able to sell their products at a high rate, it really taught me how to be able to sell my products. And the reason that I'm showing each of you all this is that if you really, really want to make money, you cannot sell or just sell your own product. Okay? Unfortunately, that will be the long way around. Okay? You will make a lot more money if you sell products that are already established. The reason for that is very simple. A lot of those products that are already established have an entire team behind it. And instead of you trying to build out an entire business yourself, one has already been built for you. And all you need to do is be able to tap into how to actually go about and sell those products. So what does that mean for each and every one of you all? Well, that means something very simple. All of those products that you have been buying from JV Zoo over the last couple of years, what this training is going to teach you today is not only how to sell personalized video, but also how to sell those other products. The reason that I do that is very simple, is because if I didn't know how to sell other products, I wouldn't have been able to make $86,000 or sell $86,000 worth of drop mock, $53,000 of Interactor, 31,000 of Vidello, and so on and so forth. And what this has allowed me to do is this has allowed me to make a great amount of money during a time where a lot of people have been afraid of making money because of the COVID virus. And believe it or not, more companies than you will ever imagine have made a killing during this time. If you are someone who pays attention to the stock market at all, and hopefully you are not losing money like I have been losing money over the last couple of months, you have seen that companies like Zoom have grown over 1,000% in their stock prices during COVID. The reason for that is very simple, ladies and gentlemen, is because as things get bad, people need solutions. If you can figure out a solution for them, they will pay you any and everything for that solution. Now, what I want you all to do is, if you can do this with me right now, I would totally appreciate it. Over in the chat box, I want you to tell me what your goal is over the next 3 months to be making monthly from your agency right now. If it's $10,000 a month, please put $10,000 and put some hearts by it, because I'm with that. If it's $5,000, put some dollar signs or money bags next to it. If it's $1,000, that is more than fine. $1,000 is a great vacation right now. So what I want you all to do is I want everyone to give me what your goals are for the next 3 months when it comes to making money in your agency. Okay, $10,000 a month, 5,000, 8, 5,000, 50,000. Oh my gosh, that's nice. Okay, now what I need you all to understand is that I need you to get rid of that number right now. I need you to erase that number out your memory because when I was a kid, growing up, my mom and dad always taught me this really, really weird lesson. I always thought it was weird when I was younger, and now I understand it as an adult. They always tell you to plan for things, right? And if you do not have a goal, then you can't accomplish anything. A goal without, I believe it's a goal without something is whatever. I always forget the saying. But my parents actually taught me something a little bit different, and I'd like to share it with you all. What my father taught me is when you make a goal, if you've ever noticed when you have a goal that you feel is the goal that you need, for some reason, you never accomplish it. It was really weird to hear my dad say that. My dad's a pastor. He's like positive, and he's telling me not to make goals. But what he told me is it wasn't the goal. It was because a lot of times I didn't have a plan after that goal. And how he would explain it to me is very simple, right? And a lot of you all will probably be able to understand this. What he said was if you tell yourself that you need to save $25,000, you will never ever save $25,000. You'll have $27,000. You'll have $28,000. You'll have $29,000. You'll even have $24,999, but you will never squarely hit 25,000. And he told me this because this was not only his experience, but the experience of everyone that he has ever known in his life. And now, as an adult, I realize that the problem with us making these plans, like we just did, is the chances of us actually hitting that plan on the button is 0%. So what I want you to do instead of that is I want you to do a simple little exercise. I want you to take whatever number it was that you just said that you wanted to earn, and I want you to do that number plus and a plus sign, right? So the goal is not just that number, but it's plus that number because you'd rather go over it than under it. Let me know if everyone understands that. If you do, put your number in there and put a plus sign behind it because we don't want to just stop at 50,000. We'd rather make 60. We'd rather make 70. We'd rather make 80. We'd rather make 90. So I don't want you to capsize yourself and really just hang on to something and it's so mental in your mind that you don't have a true breakthrough, okay? And what I'm going to go over with you is I'm going to go over an exact 3-step process you can steal to generate profits with video automation sales. Now, this starts out with video because video is the #1 watch marketing tool in the world. But there's a problem that's happening with that, and we all know about it because I've been talking about it, and it is the iOS 14.5 release. Now, I'm not going to go over that release or anything like that, but I am going to tell you that despite that, you can have campaigns like the campaigns that I'm showing here with automation where over a 4-day period of time, I made over $104,000 in sales, okay? Now, who is this webinar for? If you are a solopreneur, if you are looking to break out of your 9-to-5, if you're looking to replace your income, if you're just starting off and not exactly sure what to do, or people that are just looking at getting better with marketing. And as I became the CEO of Video Remix and I'm working with all of these companies, I was noticing something that a lot of us run into. And what happens is that as we try to sell, what we realize is our selling is not scalable. It is not scalable for you to find someone on LinkedIn, contact that person contacts you back, you contact that person back, you try to set up an appointment, that appointment doesn't go through, and you start all over again. And that's what a lot of us are having to do right now. We are starting every single sales process from the very beginning in the get to know you stage. And what it's stopping us from doing is it's stopping us from being scalable, and it's stopping us from systemizing it. And a lot of us have asked ourselves is, if this is what sales looks like, I do not want it, okay? So as I'm sitting in my office and I'm looking around, I'm asking myself, is this what the rest of all of my video remixers, my family, the people who come on my webinar, is this what it's all cracked up to be? Is this how they're going to go about selling personalized video, right? And if it was possible, could I make a flexible, sustainable, automated system for each and every one of you all to land local business clients? And during that time, I really sat down with a pen and a piece of paper. And on the left-hand side, I wrote more sales for our remixers. Basically, this means, how do I get you to be able to make more sales? Do I have the tools? Have we built the software for you all to make more sales? And on the right-hand side, I put, am I on track? As the CEO, I take it as my responsibility, right? Right? I take it as my responsibility to help you make money when you buy my software. I really do take it personally, right? I take a lot of things personally, but if you've ever had a conversation with me, you'll know. So on the left-hand side, I put, are my clients or video remixers being able to get higher conversions? Are they being able to get better email opens? Are they being able to make more money? And I had to be honest with myself, and I said no, no, and no. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to decide to take the leap. And this leap is something that a lot of people in my industry tell me, no, you just do too much and you shouldn't keep adding things on because it will confuse people. But my goal was to give each and every one of you all what's considered a full system. Okay? A completely full system. The reason why is because if I can give you a full system that my people helped create, then if there's an issue, then my people can be able to fix that issue. Basically, if I teach you to set up an automated system and you're using other people's software, what ends up happening is that if something goes wrong, everything goes wrong. If everything's right with mine and something's wrong with yours, then everything goes wrong. Does everyone get me? Give me a 222 in the chat box if you are understanding where I am going with this, right? Awesome, awesome. So we decided to take the leap, okay? And one of the first products that I ever developed when I got to Video Remix, and it's gone through some different iterations, it's gone through some upgrades and things like that, is I decided to build the Video List Builder. Now, when I decided to build the Video List Builder, I did not know at that time that the iOS 14.5 update was going to happen. But when I found out, it was like, oh, shoot. Yeah, kind of predicted the future, feeling good. Now I have you all as marketers with the Video List Builder. Now, how many of you all, because I opened this up to everyone, normally this would just be training for our Video List Builder people, but I thought, what the hell? We're all friends. Let's do this together. How many of you all give me a yes if you have Video List Builder? Give me a no if you do not over in the chat box. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. There are some no's. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. No, no, no. There are some no's, okay? There are some no's. Now, what I want to tell you about all of those no's, ladies and gentlemen, is that's okay because today could be a yes or tomorrow could be a yes or whatever. The thing that I'm going to show you is despite that, even if you don't get Video List Builder, we've made some things available to you because we love you and because we support you that no one else in history has ever given you. And I'm going to show you how you're going to use that and you are going to make an automated system with it. Okay. So let's go ahead and relax a little bit. And I'm going to walk you through the journey of how I started out on automation. One thing is a lot of you all get a lot of emails, thousands of emails. And I follow certain people, and I follow this certain marketer by the name of Billy Jean. And one night I was just stressed thinking about how I can do this. And I followed Billy Jean and I clicked on one of his emails. And all of a sudden, I just start getting down this automated funnel, right? And at first, I didn't even know that it was automated. At first, it emailed me. I got the email. Then it asked me, hey, if I wanted to do text messaging. And then it actually sent me to their Facebook Messenger. And I was like, holy shoot, this is absolutely cool. And what I started researching was the benefits of automation when it comes to marketing. And what I want you all to think about is this, is that when you are starting to think about selling our services, please do not try to sell personalized video. I know it's quiet in here. People are like, how can you not sell personalized video? If you try to sell personalized video to someone, they're not going to get personalized video. What you want to do is you want to be selling solutions, okay? You want to be selling solutions. And what you are seeing on my screen right now, what I want each and every one of you all to do is I want you to take a screenshot of this and save it somewhere very important for you. Okay. Sometimes people say selling results, like Sunita said. Yeah, but results are also dependent on certain things. So we're not selling results, we're selling solutions. The only way that solutions work is there's a method to the madness. You can't just sell a result just because someone says, yes, I want those results. Now, what you are looking at right here is your baseline on what you will talk to every customer imaginable about. Let me explain that one more time, okay? This is your list for selling. What do I mean by that? Is when you are talking to a customer and they say, well, what is personalized video going to do for me? You're going to sell them. You're going to get our list builder going to do for them. You're going to get an improved user experience and communications relevance. Okay. You're going to be able to identify better quality leads, which is called lead qualifying. You're going to be able to generate more leads. You are going to be able to improve conversion rates. You are going to be able to reduce marketing costs. You are going to have a shorter sales cycle, and you are going to be able to improve departmental alignment. Does everyone understand this? Over in the chat box? Because if you do, I need dollar signs. A lot of you all always ask me, well, what am I selling? How much is it worth? Well, this is our blueprint. This is how you are going to get $1,500 to $2,500 or more by giving these solutions. Okay? Giving these solutions. So now that we know what we are selling, right? We are selling solutions. Everyone put the word solutions over in the chat box for me, because this is a breakthrough, right? This is our breakthrough. This is our aha moment. This is what we're selling. When you're selling video remix, this is what you are going to be selling. Okay? Now, solutions, slam dunk. Make sure that you save this, because this is your roadmap. This is your closing. This is what you are going to talk about. This is how people are going to be like, man, this man is or woman is a genius. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to talk about how you actually put this automation together so it doesn't fucking kill you to be able to do, because automation is normally starts out, it's very hard work, and over the last 8 months I've been going through hell to be able to build all of this for you. So my results from using automation has been absolutely phenomenal, right? 1 month later I made my first $60,000 using automation. 3 months later, I've made over $100,000 in sales with automation. Okay. And these are just some of the results that I do myself. Now, a lot of times people always they talk about like sales in a different way. And for me, because I am the CEO and you know that I sell to you all on this, I have to use myself as a first case scenario. But what I need each and every one of you to understand under my voice right now, there is no difference from me than you. I am not smaller. I'm sorry, I am not smarter. I am probably not taller. And I knew just as much as most of you all know, my experience has just been going from I'm put in the position where I have to perform. I have 12 different employees that are under me. I have to sell. So do not think that you cannot accomplish what I am about to show you that I've been able to accomplish. $53,000 on an automated system using automation, $49,000. And what you'll see with this is these amounts are made in bursts. They're not long term. It's not taking me 30 days of hard work to do it. It's literally taking me 2 to 3 days. And I love that 2 to 5 day burst, right? You just do $60,000 in sales in 5 days. You can hang out a little bit. You can de-stress. You could spend more time with your family. And that's what this has allowed me to do. If you all are not aware, I am always on vacation somewhere with these people that you see on this screen. I am on an island. This is me and the kiddo doing Mexico. And I have been able to figure out exactly how to make this system work while being able to travel. And a lot of you all want to do that. And I want to make sure that you have that possibility. So let's talk about rule number 1. You have to have a goal. And we just established that goal is whatever your number was plus. So throw some pluses over in the chat box for me, just so we know that whatever your goal was that you landed before, you are going to do plus that. Okay? Lots and lots of pluses. So now that we are all ready to dive in, let's get into automation. Okay? And here are the 3 secrets of this system. 1, you do not need a website for yourself for this system or for your customer. Okay? I consider websites a hindrance to sales. Too many times I go on websites and it just takes me in so many different directions when I really wanted to buy one thing. Let me know, has that happened to anyone before? Have you ever wanted something or thought that you wanted something? You get over to the website and you're like, holy moly, look at all of this. I don't even know if I want something anymore, right? So to me, websites are a hindrance, okay? So you don't need a website. So don't allow that. Don't, if you have a customer that says, well, I'm still working on my website, yeah, we don't need that thing. Okay? The confused mind does not buy. Okay? Number two is you don't need to be a genius. Stop it. We all have our dumb days. Okay? We don't need to be, we are not Elon Musk. We are not all of these people. We are regular people that inhabit 99.9% of the earth is filled with regular people. Now, I would consider regular people geniuses because if you look at a lot of rich people, they got a lot of problems, right? They kill themselves just like poor people do. So for me, it's not about being a genius. You don't need to be the next Mark Zuckerberg. Really, you want to be Mary Zuckerberg from Idaho who can make $100,000 selling pots and pans to her friends. She lives just as great of a life as Mr. Zuckerberg, with not a yacht. She probably doesn't have a yacht, right? And the third part is time, okay? Now you can set this up in 15 minutes for every client. Now I do have a caveat to this. The first time you set this up, it's going to take you a little bit because you are not going to be confident in what you are doing. And when you lack confidence, what happens is that you go back, you change things, and you fuck things up, and then you got to find out how to fix them. Think about how many times you've done that before. You were starting on your website, right? And you're like, oh man, the website looks good. And you're like, oh, I'm just going to change one thing. You change that one thing. Next thing you know, 5 hours later, you're sitting there with 45 different changes because it was never the same as it was before, right? Is genius spelt wrong? Yes, it's spelt wrong because you don't need to be one, right? Geniuses could probably spell geniuses right? So now, as we are doing this, what we are going to do is there are 3 steps to quick sales automations, and this is for local businesses, and this is for yourself. Okay? There are not a lot of steps that are involved in this. And the 3 actions that you are going to need is you are going to need to be able to bring in leads for your local business. They are going to ask you how they can get those leads. Now, lead generation is always something that stumps all of us because we think that lead generation is so complicated and it's so hard. And a lot of times it is, but it doesn't have to be. Number 2 is you have to create an offer. You cannot have an offer without, you can have leads, but if you don't have an offer, you're not going to get sales. And number 3, you have to automate that offer because you're going to have people that are top of the funnel, meaning that they are only have a small amount of interest. You're going to have people in the middle of your funnel, meaning they're interested, but they're not ready to pull the trigger. Then you're going to have people at the bottom of your funnel that all they need is that extra push to be able to push that trigger, but you have to be able to market to each and every one of them. Okay? So action number 1 is how you are going to generate leads. And this is easier than you have ever thought because you don't have to do a lot of the work. Okay? So number 1 step for list building for your client, have a Facebook page, Facebook business page. Okay? Forego the website and start your lead generation using a Facebook page. I will give you a lot of reasons for that, but there are 2 major reasons why you want to do this. Number 1, you separate their old stuff from what you were doing. What you don't want to be caught in is you don't want to be working hard for someone doing lead generation and you're doing it for a website that they already have. And once they start taking off, they're like, oh, well, how do I know that it was you who got these leads for me? How do I know that it was your methods that work? So number one, by doing this, it's like creating a whole new landing page. But number two is that all of this stuff over here, Facebook already does for you. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that if you create a website right now, if you wanted to add analytics to it, you'd have to add Google Analytics, you have to add all of this stuff, right? You have to start a Google account, you have to add this, you've had to add that. You don't need that because Facebook already has analytics. You would have to add an email, right? But Facebook already has a messaging service with it. Okay, you would have to add how you needed to do ads. Well, Facebook's already got that. You would have to keep all of your data in one place. Facebook already has that. So let me know in the chat box if you understand that. Just give me a yes in the chat box if you get starting a Facebook page for your client with your offer. Some of you may say, well, if my client already has a Facebook page, we'll start a different one. You want to be separated. You want to know that every effort that you are doing is by no one else's effort but yours. That's how your client feels comfortable with being able to pay you. Okay? All right, so we have that. Now, as we're doing that, a lot of you all are going to be like, oh my gosh, okay, but how do I get leads, okay, over to that offer? Now, what I want to do is I want to show you something is when you make a list building video, and we will talk about this, and I'm going to just talk about it I'm just going to talk about it the simplest way, okay? The first video that you ever want to make when it comes to a list builder video is always a previous video that your customer has. Low-hanging fruit. You do not want to create a personalized video from scratch for them. You always want to use their video. I don't care if it's a YouTube video, Vimeo video, a Facebook video, whatever. At this point, if this is a business that considers marketing to be something important, they should have a video. If they don't have a video, ladies and gentlemen, don't work with them. Okay? Unless you want to take it on as a pet project. The first video that you will ever create is always low-hanging fruit. You will always use a video that they have already had. Let me know if you all understand that. Just give me a yes over in the chat box if you understand that. Okay? Awesome. Now, once you have that video, what you are going to do is you are going to add List Builder onto that video. All of you all that have been on our training of List Builder knows how quickly and easily you can add that. All you have to do is upload the video and add it in. Does anyone need me to show you all how to do that really quickly? Because we could do that in 30 seconds right now. If you all need it, I'll do it. I didn't really want to show it, but I think we should show it because some of you all don't have List Builder, and what we want to do is we don't want to leave anyone out, okay? All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so right here I am on the Revolution editor, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one of two things, right? The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to YouTube, okay? And I already have one of these made, so I'm just going to give you an idea. If your customer has their video on YouTube, what you are going to do is you are going to go to that video on YouTube. You are going to go to the share button. You are going to copy that share button. You are going to go back over to your editor. You are going to go into your smart apps, and you are going to go into our downloader. Once you go into our downloader, you are going to put that URL in there, and what is going to happen is that video is going to come up for you. As long as that video is open, you can you can do it from 27 different sites. This is a free tool. You do not pay for this. I could charge for it. I do not. Why? Because it makes you more effective. Okay? Let me know if everyone understands that. Just give me a 1 over in the chat box. Does that remove ads? That is exactly what it does, because you get the root video, the MP4. Okay? All of you all can do that. You just decide what you decide where you want to download it, and what am I thinking of? You get to decide like what format you want to do. Okay. Now I've already done this video before, but I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration of it because I already have it. I am going to go and I am going to add media. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to preview this video to make sure that it's the right one. Yep, that's the video right here. This is my low-hanging fruit. This is my client's video. I'm going to click use on that video because I would normally upload it. And now I have that video on my timeline. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over to my element. I'm going to hit on list builder. And then when I hit list builder, I'm really just going to decide on what I want, what kind of data do I want to personalize, and what kind of data do I want to be able to use for my automated marketing. What do I mean by that? I mean, what data are you going to select? What data do you need, right? So we could do email, we could do first name, we could do first name, last name, okay? We could ask for their phone number. Depending, okay? If you are a place or are you working with a local business where they actually need a phone appointment, like a real estate agent for a listing, then you would ask for phone number. If you were selling donuts, do not ask me for my phone number, okay? You want to ask for relevant information, but also one of the key factors of asking for the phone number is called SMS marketing. Right? SMS marketing. Put that over in the chat box, SMS marketing. And I'm going to show you a secret way for you to have people opt into SMS marketing that a lot of you all may not realize that you have the opportunity to be able to do. And I'm going to show you how you can do that really, really easily on any video. Okay, not just list builder, but you want to have it on list builder. Okay. So now we can ask for all of the relevant information. We can even ask what type of pain are you experiencing? And we can even make this a multi-line so they can put in, they can type more information, okay? And now this is where it gets really, really interesting and what you are going to be able to do and when your automation really starts. It starts in your integration. Now, the number one thing that we need to do when it comes to having the list builder, the number one feature of the list builder is that as everyone is opting out with the new update for iOS 14.5, what you are going to be able to do is you are going to be able to track them using a Facebook pixel. Now, this is cutting edge. Normally, Facebook pixels are for websites and for applications. But the problem with that is that with the new update, Apple is going to tell companies that you are following them. And they are going to opt out of you following them and getting their data and following them around the web. So what we've done is we've made a way where once someone opts into your video, what they're really doing is they're opting into your Facebook pixel. Now, if you missed this training all yesterday, all we did was go over adding a pixel. Also, over in the chat box, in the handouts, there is a guide that you could go to that will show you how to make a Facebook pixel very, very quickly and very easily. Okay? So if you are in, if you see our handouts right now, all you have to do is click on that handout and download it. It'll show you how to make a Facebook pixel. It'll show you where to find your Facebook pixel app. And once you have made your Facebook pixel, what you're going to do is you're going to copy and paste that pixel code, and you are going to paste it right here in where it says Facebook pixel ID. Simple copy and paste, right? Actually, Facebook, when it gives you the pixels, it has a copy button. You just hit the button, and then you go to the pixels and you paste it. Okay? Now what we are going to do is now we're going to start setting up our automation. After we have our pixel, after we have that tracking, which you're the only marketer in the world right now that has the ability to do this, okay, and you could build that list, what we are then going to do is we are going to go back to our smart apps. Over in the chat box, everyone put smart apps in the chat box. You can find smart apps by being in your editor. So if you're in your editor, and we are in our editor right here, so I'm in my editor, okay? All you have to do is go where your name is, and you are going to click on Smart Apps. Now, let me ask you all a very quick question, okay? Let me ask you all a very, very quick question. When you are interested in a product, what is normally, when you opt into someone's list and you show interest, what is the first thing that you normally get from that company? You went to their website, you went wherever, you filled out their lead magnet. What is the first thing that normally they will send you? Let me know over in the chat box, right? They'll send you an email. Perfect. You all got it. Now, with that email, all of you all have access to Smart Campaigns. We are the only company out there that gave away free email marketing. The reason for this is because if you are utilizing, okay, if you are utilizing email marketing or you want to set up a system, email marketing is the number one key. But also the problem with email marketing is that everyone has a different email marketing service. Some of them have 2, 3, 4 different email marketing services. If you're anything like Video Remix, I have 4 different marketing services, and they're all quite expensive. So what we want to do is we want to help you be able to actually make an automated system where you can even provide the email marketing. Okay? Now, in doing that, what I'm going to do is there are a couple of applications or smart apps that I am going to be bringing up. Now, if you are a part of List Builder, these are apps that you will have. Do not think, okay, well, he just showed that to me and now I don't have it. If I'll just go and make sure that you all have those applications. So let me know if everyone understands that over in the chat box, right? So the first thing that we need to set up is we need to set up email marketing, okay? And that's where our first webhook is going to start. Now, how do we do that webhook? Now, this is the thing, is I want to tell you all something. A lot of times, things that seem like they are going to be less complicated end up more complicated, right? And normally, when we first made our webhooks, we thought that it was really going to be simple for people to be able to find their webhooks. And we realized some people was like, oh, well, I can't find my webhook. I'm with GetResponse. And then we had to go and try to help them find their GetResponse. Then we had to go and try to help them find this. We had to go and try to help them find that. And unfortunately, it just became a huge, huge, huge pain because people would be like, yes, I want to use this tool, but I'm not being able, it's not working, I can't find my webhook. How do I do my webhook? So what we decided to do is we have made a few tools to be able to help you. One of those tools is called our Smart API. Now, why do we have our Smart API? Because what our Smart API will allow you to do is our Smart API will allow you to put all of the tools that I'm showing you all together in one snap. Okay? So when you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to be able to put this together? Instead of you having to go log in to 15 different sites and go to Twilio, go to this, go to that, go to this, go to that, you can do it directly inside of the Video Remix platform with our SmartVideo, our editor, and our Smart API Along with Smart Campaigns. Now, you don't have to use Smart Campaigns. You don't have to use Smart SMS. Your clients may be like, yo, I feel better if I use Twilio, but at least you will get to set up a demo for them to show, for you to show them how it's going to work. Okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to demo this really quick to show you all how this is going to work. And then we are going to have pretty much have our automated system that is done. Now, there is one other application here. We have our Smart API, okay? We have our Smart Campaigns. And last but not least, we need one other tool, and that is going to be called our Smart SMS, okay? Now, I do have to tell you something about Smart SMS. SMS marketing is the #1 type of marketing right now. The problem with it is that it is very expensive. It is starting to get more expensive than email marketing. And so what we were able to do is we were able to partner with a company that has what's considered an Android SMS gateway. What does this mean? Well, what it means is this, is that there is a hack that you can do if you have an old Android phone or a newer phone where you can send free SMS messages all day, every day for absolutely no cost because it goes through your Android phone. Now, I know some of you all may be like, well, I don't have an Android phone, but what I would say is that you can pick up a very cheap one, $50, $60, and get free SMS marketing for life. Does that sound good? Let me know over in the chat box if that sounds good. Would you rather buy something for $50 or $60 and you can get SMS messaging the rest of your life for free? Right? Now, what I have you understand about this is that when you all are sitting there and you're looking at the prices that we charge for our products, what you also have to understand is that I just saved you anywhere from $300 to $600 a month by giving you free email marketing. And this isn't just some shitty email marketer that goes out. This is a full automated system. We have over 700 users that are on this system that are doing their email marketing every day. Then I just gave you free SMS marketing and a way to do it for free forever. And you could look up what SMS is right now and how much, because you normally pay for every message. So when you are thinking about, oh my gosh, he's charging blah, 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 please consider the fact of is that we're saving you thousands over the lifetime. Okay? So now I'm going to go into these tools and I'm just going to set this up for you because it actually shows you an API guide and how you are actually going to be able to create a contact. It's going to show you how it's going to walk you through how you actually set it up, but I'm just going to set it up really quickly for everyone. Are we ready for this? Just give me a yes over in the chat box if you're ready, and we'll go ahead and we will jump into this. Okay? So the first thing that you are going to see here is when I actually log into this, I can go into my contacts, right? And I can save contacts. I can have groups. I also have the devices that this is on, and it's really easy to register a device. You literally just register your device by clicking this QR code, and you're done. Okay, so you have to download this first, okay, onto your phone, your Android phone, and then you just go here and you do this QR code and it'll add your device in and you're all taken care of, okay? Now, what we want to do here is I want to go over to my tools section here and you will see where I have webhooks or I have API keys. Now, there's a whole webhook guide to show you how you do it. There's an API guide, and then there are also actions that you can do. So what is an action? An action is that if I want to add a webhook, right, I would add that webhook there. I would have my structure here, my shortcodes, and I could basically automate this so when someone opts in, they automatically are going to get an SMS message, okay? I can add an auto reply here, I can add keywords, and I can add message replies. Now, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make a contact list. I'm gonna make a contact group, sorry about that. I'm gonna add group, and for my group name, I'm just gonna do webinar demo, and I'm gonna submit that. And that's a group, meaning that everyone that opts in is going to go to this group. And with this group, I'm going to send out an auto reply or an auto message. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over to I have my Smart API up. After that, I'm going to go to my Smart Campaigns and I'm going to make a list. Okay. What is this list? This is going to be webinar demo list for automation. okay? I'm going to be able to put in my from email. So my email is dean@videoremix.io. Default name, and it's going to be welcome to video sales automation, okay? And I could put my my subject line here. So your subject line, okay? And this was default from name. Sorry about that. So this will be Dean Gilmore video remix. I'll just do that. Okay, Dean Gilmore. And then I can put in all of my company information here. All of your company info. I'll just do this, put my company info. I can also put my home page here. And I'm going to choose that I am in not Afghanistan, the United States. Okay, put my company information in there. And what's going to happen is it's going to ask you for settings. It's going to say, send subscription confirmation email, double opt-in. When people subscribe to your list, send them a subscription confirmation email. Okay, I can leave this on. If I leave it on, it is already automated for me. I don't have to do anything. It says send a final welcome email. When people opt into your list, send them an email welcoming them to your list. The final email can be edited in lists and forms. That is another automation that you can leave on, okay? Send unsubscribe notifications. Send subscribers a final goodbye email to let them know that they have unsubscribed. Now, this is all a part of automation. If someone unsubscribes, you shouldn't have to go and send them a unsubscribe message, okay? Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to save this list, okay? And now I have two lists. I have one in my campaigns, and I have one in my contact groups. So now I have my SMS set up, okay, and my email marketing set up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my smart my smart API. And what I'm going to do is not going to do that. Hold on one second. I have so many things here. Hold on. I got to go back to my smart API. I'm going to log back in. I closed that out. Sorry about that, you all. Okay. Then I'm going to go here. And what I can do is I can grab my email, my smart email API. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to my smart email, and I'm going to go here, and I am going to go here where it says API, okay? And I'm just going to grab this API token right here. So it's going to ask for my API URL, and it's going to ask for my API key. This is my API token. Okay, and then I am going to hit update. Once I have added that in, what you are going to see here is it's going to bring up all of my list right here. And now I have webinar demo list, the list that I made, right? I have that list right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this drop down button. I'm going to erase that, and then I'm going to hit this. I'm going to hit this drop down button, and I'm going to go to webinar demo list for automation, and it is going to give me a webhook URL. Okay. Now, with that webhook URL, I am going to copy that URL. And one thing I hate about the new Macs is it looks like you're copying when you're in dark mode, and sometimes you are not. And now I'm going to put that webhook right there. Let me know if you understand that over in the chat box. Give me a 222. All I'm doing is I'm creating a list. I'm going and I am adding in my API information. Once you have already added your information, it normally stays there for about 60 days or so, but you can always update one, okay? And now I'm going to go to my smart SMS, right? I'm going to go to my smart SMS and I am going to go here to my smart SMS. I'm going to go over to my my tools, and I am going to grab my API information. Okay, you see how it says it has all of these different information that I can do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this and I am going to go create contact. So I'm going to grab this here. Actually, I'm going to go to this API key here. Sorry about that. I can add an API key and it is going to be get contacts. What I want to do is I want to create a contact. Okay, and I'm going to create a contact here and I can just do webinar demo list for automation. Okay, and I'm going to submit that, and then it's going to give me an API key. Okay, now all I'm going to have to do is go here with my API key, put that API key there, and now I am, let's just update that. Let's see. Okay, let's drop that down. Hold on. I can create a new group here. Contact group, website demo. I have that submitted, and I just need my API. Tools, webhooks. Okay. Okay, hold on. My API key. Let's just see here. It just hasn't updated yet. Hold on one second. Should have that key right there. All right, hold on. Why did I lose this? There we go. Oh, did I put down Smart API? Oh, okay. Back button. Hold on. Ay. Sorry about that, you all. Just got to go to Smart API. Okay. And now I should be able to select my group. Okay, for some reason my group is not working, and select my group is not working. I'm going to have this looked at. But let me just see something. Let me update it. Is it giving me? Oh, it says it updated successfully. I'm missing something right here. I'll have my developer take a look at this, but let's just do it this way because there's another way that we could do it. We could go with a direct webhook, right? So we could go here and then just go with a direct webhook. We could use the API there, but I can add a webhook right here. Smart demo. Demo list for automation. And then I can actually make a webhook. I can make a webhook and add a webhook right here. I don't know why my API key isn't working. Maybe because I haven't updated this in a little bit. Okay, so let me just grab my API key one more time. Slow down. Let me just check this one here. Let me use this one and see if that is why. Let me just use this one. And let me see. Okay. Yeah, for some reason it wasn't updated. So now it drops down. Now it's going to drop down my, I was just pulling the wrong API key. Sorry about that. Okay. So I was pulling the wrong API key because I had already made an API key. So now I have webinar demo. Everyone see that? Let me know over into the chat box. Okay. Let me know over in the chat box if you see that. I was just using what ended up happening with this, and let's go through this really quick, okay? Because I already had one, I already had an API, and that API was saved in my Smart API, it wasn't recognizing this one. So I'm going to delete this one out, and I'm just going to keep this one that was already there that said Smart API. And then when I went in here to my API, once I entered this API in, it recognized it. And I just updated that, and now my group was there. Okay, so now I could just take this webhook here, and now I'm going to my editor, and now I can enter in that webhook. So we have our Facebook pixel that we've added. We have our webhook added for our smart campaigns, okay? And what we would do is we would automate that campaign to them. And then we have our webhook done for our smart SMS. And now all we have to do is save this, and we're just going to go webinar demo. Webinar automation demo, okay? And then what we can do is this. We're just going to add a short video here. Let's do a really, really short video here. Let's do a thumbnail. Let's just do a quick thumbnail real quick. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the, let's use that as our thumbnail. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do this here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change, because this video is so long right here, it's 15 minutes. That's the demo video that we made. What we're going to do is I'm actually going to put a different video there so that it doesn't go as long. So let's just look up another video, and I'll just do beaches. I just want to grab a short video so we can test it, okay? So I'm just going to use this video here, right? And then I will delete this one, okay? And I'll go to my elements and make sure that my list builder is there. So I'm asking for email, first, last name, phone number, what type of pain you're experiencing. And I'm just going to change these up a little bit. Phone number to book appointment. Okay. And then we'll just save that. Okay. And now, once I produce this, okay, I will put this over in the chat box. So this is our webinar automation demo. Oops, hold on. Before I do that, I want to do a few things. Sorry about that, you all. I'm trying to move too fast. Hold on 1 second. Let me go back to my elements here. I'm going to go back to List Builder. I have my integrations that are there, and then I want to do my email notification. I always want to, don't forget to do your email notification. Okay. And now I can, that video saved. Let me produce that and copy this URL and send this over. So over in the chat box, okay, over in the chat box, you all should get that email. I'm sorry, you should get that link. Okay. Everyone, Mickey, you're asking how to have Smart API. Everyone that has Video List Builder is going to be given these. If you don't have it in your account, all I have to do is after this, I'm just going to make it available for you. And what you are going to be able to do is once I make it available for everyone that has Video List Builder, then what you're going to do is you are just going to find it under your smart apps. You'll be in your editor and you'll go here and you'll go to smart apps and it'll show up under smart apps. Okay. So over in the, yes, I've already said that. Okay. All right. Go ahead and fill that out. Do we need to click on LinkedIn? No, because I did not add any personalization to that video at all. So there was no need to click on Facebook. There was no need to click on LinkedIn at all. There was just no reason for that because I didn't need, I didn't do personalization. I did my advanced opt-in. Okay. And now, this is where the magic happens, okay? Now look at this. Everyone who has, this is my list right here. Now I have 27 subscribers in that list, okay? So all of you all that went through there, now I have you subscribed to my list. Right? So I have you all subscribed to my list, okay? So now you are in my list for automation. Now that automation is first going to be your welcome email, okay? And then you can automate your entire video, your entire funnel. So whatever their marketing message is, then you will be able to, you'll be able to go ahead and you'll be able to put that in an automated series. So now I have 50 different subscribers there. Okay. Okay, I have my subscribers there. And then I am going to go into, hold on. My groups. Okay, as you all are filling that out, let me just go ahead and It does take a little time for them to go over to the Smart SMS. Smart SMS is actually working now, so let's just go ahead and hold on one second. Let's just grab my webinar automation. Okay. So now, first of all, let's show my, let's go to my email and have my email leads that are actually going through. So let's, these are my email leads that are going through, as you can see, with all of the information. There are your email leads. And now I'm just waiting on my SMS to go through on my SMS list, which I'm going to bring up in 1 second. It just takes, with the SMS, it normally takes just a little bit longer for them to populate, but let me go ahead and okay. All right, as those leads come in, just okay. All right. All right. Just my SMS is for some reason I must have there's something that I did not do correctly when it came to my SMS. And I have to go through. I think that what ended up happening with this is that I did not do my API correctly, and what I needed to do was create contact and create group, and get groups, get contacts, and that's how I should have done that API. So what I didn't do on my API is as the contacts were coming in, it was not creating a new group. So now it has created a new group. And when I am setting up my SMS messages on Smart SMS, what we can do is we can actually do a quick SMS, right, where we have one message, or we can do bulk SMS messaging, okay, where we do our actual contact list and we could schedule our SMS also. So if we're going to do an entire SMS campaign, we can actually schedule that out and we could select the group that that SMS went into and be able to send those out. And the great thing about it is that because of this, it is a free tool to be able to send those. So you can even make templates in here. You can have short codes. You can schedule those SMS. You can have it where it automatically sends the SMS once people are added to your list. And that is the same for, okay, that's going to be the same for everyone that's in your webinar demo list also. All right. Does everyone understand that over in the chat box? Let me know. Give me a 222 over in the chat box. Okay. Can you have videos in the SMS? You can have a video link in the SMS, but it doesn't allow you to do MMS messaging. Okay. You can have a good way is to have a personalized video link. You want to use a URL shortener so it doesn't say that CDN. You could use a URL shortener and you can make it a shorter one, and you can send a you can even send a personalized and personalized SMS message. Okay. All right. Let me know over in the chat box if you get it. We got it. Yeah, you could use tiny URL or pretty links. Okay. Now, one thing is that if you're like me and for some reason at all, let's say you your SMS did not work, okay? Or your webhook for your smart email didn't work. Maybe you entered in the wrong, you put it in the wrong group. You did something where that information did not come up for you, okay? The great thing about the list builder and why we've created the list builder this way is because you can always go back and download all of those leads. All I have to do is go into list builder right here. I'll go into my elements, I'll click on list builder, I'll hit my integration, and what I'll do is I will hit download leads, and now you are going to be able to have all of those leads that filled out your form. You will have that in a CSV file, and you can upload that file for any reason. If you made a mistake, you can upload that file into Smart Campaigns, and you can upload that file into Smart SMS. So you always have a backup to your backup just in case there are any issues whatsoever. Okay? So there's always a way for you to be able to save yourself. Always a way for you to be able to save yourself. So even if there is an issue, you are going to be able to still set this up. Now, this is why I told you all, when the first time that you are doing this automation, or the first time that you're doing the automation, it may take a little bit of time, okay? Can the export be automated, or is it a manual process? It's a manual process, okay? So the first time that you do this, it may take you a little time to be able to walk through the steps. But once you get the steps down, it should only take you anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to be able to set this entire automated system up. Now, what do you all think about that over in the chat box? What are your thoughts? Okay. Is there a PDF step by step? No, but there are instructions that are step by step. There is not a PDF step by step. We actually, what I will do is I could break it down for you all step by step. But I mean, it's pretty simple. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll make a PDF. Actually, let me do that. I'll make a PDF tonight. And I will give it to you all. Right? Is this the process for each client? Very good question. Yes, if you were going to set them up in automated sales, then this would be the exact steps for each client. Now, the best way to get this started, if you want to get it started today, with is by practicing and actually setting it up for your business, okay? And the way that you can actually set that up for your business is to go ahead, set it up for your business, make a demo video for just make a quick demo video. You don't have to do personalization. You don't have to do anything like that. And what you can do is you can actually post that to our Facebook group. Okay, so you could go to our Facebook group and you could post that inside of our Facebook group so that other people can try it out. And what you'll be able to do is you could just go to our Facebook group right here in our mastermind group. You can actually make a post with that video and you can ask people to test it out because you are working on your automated campaign. All right, very, very simple to be able to do. Another thing that you can do also is if you have a Facebook group already, what you can do is you can actually go to your Facebook group that you've made. If you have a Facebook page, I'm sorry, not a group, but a Facebook page like I have right here. Let me just find one of my Facebook pages. You could go to your Facebook page, you can actually create a post, and then you could take $5 and you could boost that post and have people fill out that information on Facebook and practice with an automated system. Now, you wouldn't want to do that on a grand scale. You don't want to do $100 in marketing or $300 in marketing unless you know that each and every part is actually set up. Okay? When done with the client, we'll need to upgrade them from 1K contacts. I have no idea what you were talking about, William. I'm not even sure what you mean by that. Okay? Does SMS work internationally or in the US? It is working international. It works where you are located. The SMS service is actually just a gateway, okay? And what it uses is it uses your information. So it uses your telephone number or whatever telephone number you have set up with that business. I'm sorry, whatever telephone number you have set up on that phone. Right? One day you can walk us through setting up a Facebook page for a client. No, I would never, ever walk you through that. There are way too many. There's a million different references where you can figure out how to set up a Facebook page for a client. All you have to do is Google setting up a Facebook page. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Facebook walks you through it. Everyone walks you through it. Now, let's talk about the amount of money, okay, that you can charge for a service like this. And let's just go through and let's talk about all that we've accomplished for this customer. Let's put all of this down, okay? We got our SMS. Let's put all of this down really quickly, okay? And let's talk about the service that we are providing, the services that we are providing. So number one, the first service that you are providing is getting through the Facebook opt-out, okay? The Apple opt-out. That is number one. Number two is that you are providing lead generation, okay? So what you are doing is you are providing lead generation for, and we could just watch this video, you are providing video list building services or video lead generation. Also, you are providing hot email leads. So each and every time someone fills out this form, they are going to get an email with that lead information, okay? So you are providing list building services. lead building services, lead generation services. Also, you are providing hot leads, meaning that as soon as they fill out the information, an email comes to them, they have all of that information. Okay, they have all of that leads. They can have their salespeople follow up with those people immediately. They don't have to wait to the end of the day like Facebook ads and then download everything from Facebook ads. Number two is you are providing the ability to be able to download those leads. Okay, the ability to be able to download those leads and upload them to a CRM, to an ESP, email marketing service, or to an SMS marketing service, or different marketing services that they would want to automate that system for those leads. Okay, now you are also providing Facebook pixel tracking. Now what you can do is everyone that goes in there, you can make a custom audience or you can make a lookalike audience by providing your Facebook pixel. You're also providing them with automated email marketing. You can provide them, even if they don't have email marketing system right now, you can actually provide them with a campaign from SmartMail. All they have to do is provide you with the emails, and you will use the webhook and set up the automated system where it automatically goes to their list, and then you can set up that campaign inside of SmartMail. You're also providing them with SMS automated marketing, okay? So what you would do is you would set up that webhook for them on Smart SMS, and you can put that webhook in and automate those messages also. So everyone that comes to that list is then getting an SMS message, right? And you have the ability to also provide another service using webhooks. So whether that service, depending, maybe they have it where they want it to go, all of their leads go directly to a CRM, you can provide the ability for all of those leads to go directly to their CRM using a webhook. So Facebook Pixel, 3 different webhooks, email notifications, the ability to download leads, but also the ability to follow them with the Facebook Pixel and create a and be able to create a custom audience or a lookalike audience. Okay? You're also giving them the ability to personalize their video or their content. Now, these packages alone, when you consider email marketing, when you consider list building, when you consider email marketing, when you also consider SMS marketing and being able to follow them on Facebook, being able to build custom audiences and lookalike audiences from video marketing, now that is when you are getting into being able to automate their system where you can charge anywhere from $1,500 to $3,500 to $2,500 or $3,500, depending on how many leads you are getting them, how many sales you are getting them from the sales automation. And not only that, but you're also saving them a ton of money. You're saving them money on having, needing an email marketing service provider. You're saving them money on SMS marketing, okay? But most importantly, you're saving them time setting everything up. What once used to take businesses months to be able to set up, each and every one of you all can set up in 10 to 15 minutes. Some of you all that are a little on the slower side, maybe it takes half an hour, but once it's set up, it is set it and forget it. And you are being able to do everything under SmartVideo. So you have all of your applications, you have your editor, you have everything that you need under one tool instead of having to have multiple tools, having to pay monthly for multiple tools. Now, what do you all think about that over in the chat box? If that is not a true and awesome automated system, let me know what your thoughts are. And most of this stuff you are going to get just by being a member of the Video List Builder family. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, before we get out of here, how many clients possible at this time through this system? As many clients as you can sell to. The more, the better. There are no limitations on the system. The only limitation is on how many clients you are actually going to land. Okay, you got to get out there, you got to talk to people. You also are getting marketing videos with this. I actually showed you all those marketing videos yesterday. Those are videos that you can use for your ads. Okay. Now, what is Smart Email though? Smart Email comes with the system. There is training on Smart Email. If you go to your Smart Academy, there is actually an entire training series on Smart Email. It walks you through exactly, not Smart Email, Smart Campaigns. I'm sorry about that. Smart Campaigns. It walks you through exactly how to set up Smart Campaigns, how to do everything that I've shown you. Now, if you have not jumped into, if you are not in Video List Builder, okay, today is the final day of our training webinar, all right, of our training session. I've been training on this for the last couple of days. Also, too, I've been sick throughout the entire thing. Now, if you are not a part of if you are not a part of Video List Builder, over in the chat box, give me a no, because I am going to, if you are interested, with everything that I'm showing you, I am going to give you a one last chance to get into this full system. Okay, because some people are asking, I'm going to give you one more chance to be able to get into this full system, and we are going to give you a not only a huge discount on it, but we're going to give you something that makes it where it's not only worth your time, but you are going to be able, once you land your first client, you are going to have paid off your investment. So hold with me one quick second. Okay, hold on. Just make sure that this link is working correctly. Oh, gosh. I gotta find out about my Mac. I don't know if anyone knows if they have a new MacBook and they've had problems with copying and pasting. For some reason, I've had nothing but problems with copying and pasting, and I have no idea why. I know that there's some setting that I need to do. But over in the chat box, if you are interested in going ahead and jumping in, I am going to give you two different options. Hold on, this is our Video List Builder. This is the last time that we are going to be doing this at this one-time price. You can get in today. Today is the final day. I'm not joking. No, FOMO or anything like that. But today is the final day that you can actually get in for only $397 for one time. Okay. Now you can only understand that having all of these tools together, we should be charging more. I should really be charging $997 yearly. But what the reason that I am charging $397 is because if I get a group of you all, which I have already, a good group of you all, I can train you all how to use this system more often. If I make it where it is more accessible for you. The more people that we get to jump on, the more we get to market together, the more clients we all get to land. So if you are interested in it, all you have to do is put link over in the chat box. My team will go ahead and send the link, and then I'm going to show you all one big bonus that we are working on right now that should be done in the next couple of weeks that I am going to be adding on. Okay, hold on one quick second. Where am I going to send the PDF? Well, what I'm going to do for the PDF is I'm going to make the PDF tonight, and then I am going to put it in the actual training session where all of the other content is. I just have to take a little bit of time tonight and make it. It's Taco Tuesday. I'll just do it while I'm with the family for Taco Tuesday, and I'll make a PDF so you all can know step by step how to do it, okay? What about the marketing videos to hand out? The marketing videos are all of everything that you need is going to be in your training session. You have your training section and you have your bonuses. All of your marketing videos are going to be in there. All of your, I will add the PDF there. All of the training, I'll also add the smart campaigns training in there. And I don't know if you really need training on Smart API, but I can add that in there also. Okay. Where are you going to have this training replay? This training replay is going to be in the training section. Let me just see if Anne was able to put this up yet. Hold on one second. Let me just see whether the strategy course is already done. Anne was adding the strategy course in, so hold on one moment. Let me just make sure. Hold on. Anne was actually adding this in. It doesn't look like the strategy course is added in yet. Everyone that's in here, what I'll do is I wanted to have it in one central place instead of having it everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I had her re-add it in for everyone so you didn't have to look for it as hard. She has not added that in. So everyone that's in or already a part of Video List Builder, I'll send you an email later tonight with the link for the strategy course because I had her redoing the strategy course and I don't see where she added that in yet and she's already off work. Okay. Michael, that's what I've just said. So unfortunately, you are not going to find it there. All right. How can we get the API and the videos as well as the PDF? All right. I'm not going to answer that anymore. We've answered that numerous times. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, before we get out of here, what I would like you all to do is this, is I want to add in another bonus that I think that you all are absolutely positively going to love. Now that we are at this point, I finally get to release something that I have been working on for some time, and I was going to release this a few months ago, but I didn't feel very confident in our group. In the group that we had where they were, I thought that they needed a lot more training and understanding of the system. So now that this is done, I want to give you all of you all that are actually in to, I want you all to do me a favor and I'm going to do a favor for you all. And I think that this is going to be awesome for everyone. if you are into Video List Builder, what I would like you to do is, if you enjoyed this training, what I would like you to do is I would like you to go to our Facebook group, okay? And I know for those of you all that did it yesterday, I'm going to be emailing you all. We're making that list. I have a bonus for you. But what I want you to do is I want you to go to our Facebook group and comment and let me know what you thought about the training from today and the training over these last couple of days, if it made sense of how you are going to be able to make an automated system, if you like the ability and the walkthrough, if you like the opportunity that instead of you having to go out there and you having to pay hundreds of dollars for email marketing, for SMS marketing, this is all under our umbrella for only $397 one time. You are actually going to get all of that. I have a huge bonus that I would like to show you all, because I feel that this is the greatest opportunity to be able to do that. How do you all feel about that over in the chat box? Okay. How do you all feel about that? Let me know. You will only get this bonus if you are part of Video List Builder. This bonus is, even if you love the class, you will only get this bonus if you are a part of Video List Builder. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let me show you all the bonus here. And this is something that I am really finally excited to be able to put out there. It is something that we're going to be charging for down the road, but for you all, I think that this is going to really set this off. So just give me an opportunity to go in here. Hold with me 1 second. Let me just bring this up. Be 1 moment, you all. All right, here we go. Okay. So what I want to do is, hold on. Just log in here. What is going on? Hold on. Where is, okay. Hold on. There we go. Ah, thank God. Okay, finally. Sorry about that. I got so many different passwords here. Okay, so this is going to be the bonus that I am going to add in for all of you all that get into or have gotten into Video List Builder. Now that you all are at the place where you are and you actually have an automated system that you can use, now I can unveil a tool that we have been waiting to come out with. And it's called Deals at, it's called Deals. We just call it Smart Deals. and it is a CRM that you all are going to be able to use for all of your leads, okay? So once you get a client in and you actually have someone has opted into your email address or you are selling them a product, what you are going to be able to do is you are going to be able to now have a free CRM that you can connect by API and have all of those people from your list go directly into your CRM. You're going to be able to have all of your deals here. So all of your clients, you'll have your pipeline. You could fill in all of that information. You also have tasks, you have calendars, you have sales where you can do invoices, you can do expenses, your payments. You also have clients where you can import companies to be able to use. You can import their social media information and all of that. You also have contacts. You can actually do reports also or be able to pull reports. And we have, you have pipelines, stages, labels, sources, products. You can export activity notes. It is a full-fledged CRM for you all to be able to use. We use several different CRMs out there. CRMs have been getting more and more expensive to be able to use. So we got with someone and we teamed up with the company and we made this CRM that you all are going to have access also. So you'll not only have the ability to be able to create those leads with Video List Builder, you'll also have a place where you can go in, you can keep your notes, and you can keep your business organized so you can always go back, find out exactly where your deals are, where your deal flow is, and all of that information. And that is for all of you all that actually go in and you make a comment on our Facebook page, letting me know what you think of Video List Builder, what you think of the full-fledged funnel that we've given you. I'm sorry, marketing automation. I could use the word funnel that we've given you. And then to top it off, we are going to give you access to Smart Deals, which is a CRM that you can keep up with all of your clients and all of your sales in. Okay? Can we automate through funnel switching from list to next list? I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. If you can explain that. So let me know over in the chat box before we close down. We've been on here for only 2 hours today, which is awesome. We've been on here for 2 hours. Let me know over in the chat box, ladies and gentlemen, whether or not you are interested in jumping in and you need that link. Today is the last day that we are going to have these extra bonuses and the last day where we will be doing this for $397 lifetime. You can also pay in a 2-pay for $210 per month for the next 2 months. All right. All right, Sunita, more than welcome. Okay. Link to the Facebook group. If you are not in the Facebook group, let me give you the link to the Video Remix Mastermind group. Sunita, have a great day. Here you go. This is your Facebook group. Okay, awesome, 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 awesome. Here's the Facebook group. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are there, let me just make sure. So let's just go here. So you have your Video List Builder, 1 payment at $397, 2 payments at $210. So let me know over in the chat box if there is anything else or anyone else that I can help. Or you have questions for, let me know. Or if you need the link, just put the word link over in the chat box and we will go from there. Francis, I don't even know. Oh man. Oh gosh. I've some people. Oh my gosh. Hold on 1 second. Let me do something. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay. Awesome, 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 awesome. All right. Does this sound better than Twilio? I would not say Twilio is a major, 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 major company. Twilio offers a lot, ladies and gentlemen. This is not, I would not say this is better than Twilio at all. Twilio is a very good company. Twilio is a company that we use. But if you are going to start this business, at the very beginning, the best thing for you to do is try to keep costs down as much as you possibly can. What this allows you to do is it allows you to have all of the tools that you need without incurring the cost. So you don't have a heavy outlay in investment. And once you land your first client, you'll be able to bring that client in without having a huge, huge outlay in the amount of money that you are going to be putting out there. So if you all are in need of this, I want to go ahead and put a timer on. What we will do is I'm just going to go ahead and put a timer on here and we'll do a 10-minute timer. Okay. All right. I will add a 10-minute timer right here. Okay, and once that timer is gone, ladies and gentlemen, we will remove these bonuses and go from there. I need the Facebook page link. It's over in the chat box. Is anyone else waiting to get in? Let me know over in the chat box. This is our Facebook group. Okay. How much can we charge? Again, I missed that answer. We went over the different methods and different ways that you can charge and what you are actually charging for. You are automating all of their marketing. You are list building, first of all, and we'll just go over that one more time. So number one is that you have the only tool on the market that is going to be able to get past the iOS 14.5 update where people are going to opt out of tracking. You can do that with Facebook Pixels. You'll be able to, for the first time ever, create Facebook lists or be able to create lookalike audiences and custom audiences directly from a video. So you'll have your Facebook Pixel. You'll also have the ability to do automated email marketing for them and provide the email marketing and actually provide the email marketing system that they'll have with Smart Campaigns. You'll also be able to do SMS marketing for them with Smart SMS. Not only that, you will be generating leads for them through video services, and they will be able to download those leads. So you are providing every type of marketing that is out there right now, and you are being able to do it over personalized video so you can give their video experience. I would not charge any less than $1,500 to $2,500 a month, and I would charge per lead, meaning that depending on how many leads you get, you are actually charging them per lead that you produce because you also have an automated sales system to take those leads through for sales. So over in the chat box, let me know, is there any news about the website that we're going to use. Yes, there is news about the website. I am still having the website worked on. Has been out for a little bit. So I should have that for you all by next week. Okay. So over in the chat box, can we purchase later after watching the replay? No, you can still purchase later, but the bonuses on this webinar are only for the webinar only. So you would not get the CRM bonus, but you would be able to get everything else. So let's see here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that welcome in, Mr. Marcus. Welcome in. Let me just see. Hold on one second. Let me just do something and welcome all of these great people in that have jumped in. Hold with me one quick second. Sorry, you all. Hold on one moment. All right, welcome in, Eric. Welcome in, Marcus. Welcome in, I believe this is Yoongae. Welcome in, Kim. Welcome in, James. Welcome in, Rand. It is good to see you all in. Kari, welcome in. Araje, welcome in. You are in also. All right, ladies and gentlemen, does anyone else need us to hold? Let's just see where this timer is right now. This is an absolutely positive, crazy package that you are going to get. So not only are you going to get the video list builder, you are also going to get access to our smart API system. This is the API management system that will allow you to connect smart SMS to collect smart SMS to video list builder. You are also going to get access to smart campaigns, which is free email marketing. And it is an entire it is an entire email marketing suite. Not only is it an autoresponder, but you can actually build emails inside of it. You will get that. You are also going to get our smart SMS gateway. This is a gateway that you can use with any Android phone. You just buy a cheap Android phone and you are able to do SMS marketing absolutely free using that. You are going to get that. You are also going to get Smart Deals, which is a CRM system that you can use to keep your leads intact and be able to follow up with them. You'll have the ability to add them to a pipeline. You will have the ability to, you'll be able to make invoices, expenses, payments. You will also be able to add your contacts, add your clients, and you will be able to have pipelines, stages, sources, products, export, activity notes, and to do are all bonuses that you will have. All right, and we have 5 minutes to go. Hold on one second. Let's go ahead and welcome in Donald, James, Griffiths. Good to see you. Welcome in Tara. Welcome in Eric. Welcome in Marcus. Welcome in Yoongae. Welcome in Kim. Welcome in James. Welcome in Rand. Welcome in Araje. All right. Awesome, 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 awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on one second. Let me just put this up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go. All right. And this is our video remix video list builder package. $397. This is the last webinar that we are going to be doing this for. $397 one time. We have made this not only a steal, but a deal. The reason for that is because the more of you all that I have in here, the more people that I am going to be able to sell this product at a higher pace, because I'll be able to use you all as testimonials. So I want to thank everyone for getting in. There is 1 minute 45 seconds left. If you need the link, please put the word link over in the web. I'm sorry, just put the word link over in the chat box and we will get you that link. Just put the word link over in the chat box and we will get you that link. And also too, if you are in List Builder already, what you are going to want to do is you are going to want to go to our Facebook group, make a comment, let us know what you thought about the automated sales system. And if you enjoyed the automated sales system, then if you enjoyed the training, just let us know. And you will also get the bonus that I showed with the free CRM. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming down to our last 40 seconds. Once this stops, we are done at this price. Oh, wow. Man, my throat is killing me. Yes, I do need to hydrate. I'm still a little sick from going to Ohio. That's cold weather, man. Cold weather be killing me. Welcome in, Serena. Gotcha. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. Gotcha, Serena. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our timer is on. Yes. Okay. So our timer is up. If anyone is need Facebook page is right here. Hold on one quick second, you all, for that Facebook page. All right. Tara, just contact support and they will fix that for you. Okay. They'll go ahead and they'll fix that for you. Don't worry about it. They'll be able to switch it over. They'll be able to switch it over very quickly and easily. All right, everyone. I don't think that anyone needs me to hold. If you are trying to get in right now and you need me to hold, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. This was amazing. Awesome, awesome. I'm happy that you liked it, Melody. We are obviously going to do some more training on it. I will get all of that. I'll go ahead and make a, I don't know why I didn't think of that, to make a PDF that will walk you all through it, and we'll go from there. So thank you all for being on here. I have totally enjoyed our time as always. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Bye now.